Now example 26. Example 26. F is mapping from n to n. G is mapping from n to n. And H is mapping from n to r. Defined as f of x is equals to 2x. G of y is equals to 3y plus 4. H of z is equals to sin z. For all x comma y comma z, belongs to n. So that x circle, g circle, f of this is the x circle of g circle f is equals to x circle g of circle f. This is the question. Simple way to see, g of f is equal, g of y is equal to 3y plus 4. From this, g of x is equal to what? 3x plus 4. H of z equal to sin z. Now from this, h of x is equal to what? Sin x. Right? Now I am finding first LHS. What is the LHS? X circle, otherwise just directly take that x circle of g circle f. This is equal to h of g of f. This is equal to h of g of f. G of x also. F of x is equal to what? 2x, right? H of g of 2x. G of x is 3x plus 4. G of 2x is 3 into 2x plus 4. In place of x we are substituting 2x. That is h of total 3 plus 6x plus 4. H of 6x plus h of x is equal to sin x. H of 6x plus 4 equal to sin of 6x plus 4, which is equals to x circle of g circle f of x is equals to. This is you take as equation number 1. Now right side, x circle of g circle x circle g of circle f of x are finding. H of g of f of x only again this is. This is equal to h of g of f of x is equal to what? F of x is 2x. That is h of g of 2x. G of 2x is 3 into 2x plus 4. That is h of 6x plus 4. This is h of 6x plus 4 equal to sin of 6x plus 4. 6x plus 4. This is taken as equation number 2, which is equal to x circle g circle f is equal to. From 1 and 2, x circle of g circle f of x is equal to x circle g of circle f of x. From these both sides cancel x circle of g circle f equal to x circle g of circle f. Simple. Just you find left side, right side, both are the same function. This is the question number 26. Next theorem number 1. F is mapping from x to y, y is mapping from y to z, h is mapping from z to s. Are functions. Then h circle of g circle f is equals to h circle g circle f. This one we are putting here, you see. Very simple one. Here you see, let x belongs to x and next and x circle of g circle f of x you find once. This is equals to h of g circle f of x. this is equals to h of g of f of x, right? F of x. This is the equation number 1. Right side value x circle g of circle f of x am finding. This is x circle g of f of x. This is nothing but h of g of f of x. Right? This is equal to what I am writing, you see. Just you see h of g of f of x, h of g of f of x. From 1, this is equal to, otherwise I take as a 2, from 1 and 2 you write. Otherwise from equation number 1 you substitute this right side. From 1 and 2, x circle g circle f of x is equal to h of x circle g circle f of x. From these we cancel both side x, you are getting answer. Again you see, I taken left side of x and finding. This is nothing but h of g circle f of x. F circle g of x is equal to f of g of x. This is the definition of composite function. Composition of two functions are given is one. I saw the definition. Here circle is there, so it will be written as half. Next circle is there, again I written as half. So that is the equation number 1. Next, just you remove the circle, you write half. Next you remove the circle, next you write half. Half means bracket. From 1 and 2, we are getting same. You both side cancel x, that is our answer. That's it. This is the theorem number 1. Next we have example 27. See question number 27. Consider f is mapping from set of ABC, set of 1, 2, 3 to ABC. G is mapping from set of ABC to set of apple, ball, cat. Defined as f of 1 equal to 2, f of 2 equal to b, f of 3 equal to c. And g of a is equal to apple, g of b equal to ball, g of c equal to cat. Show that f, g and g circle f are invertible. Find out f inverse, g inverse and g circle f whole inverse, and show that g circle f whole inverse equal to f inverse circle g inverse. This is the question. You see here, f given as f of 1 equal to 1, f of 2 equal to 2, f of 3 equals to 3. Just show you present these one, you present with arrow diagrams. This is the set of 1, 2, 3. This is set of ABC. 1 related to A, 2 related to B, 3 related to C. This is the function f. So you see here clearly f is a bijective function, right? F is a bijective function because it is the 1, 1 and onto. Every element has unique image. Every element in codomain having 3 images. So it is onto. It is 1, 1 and onto means bijective. Every bijective function is invertible. So f is invertible. And if you write at the same time g, what is given to see? G of a is equals to apple, and g of b is equals to ball, and g of c is equals to cat. Just show you write again this one. This is apple, ball, and cat. A is related to apple, B related to ball, C related to cat under the function g. Here you see f and g directly at the same time we can write is both f and g are bijectives. That means f comma g are invertible functions. Are invertible functions. Therefore, inverse of the functions are existing. F inverse is coming from root a comma 1. So f inverse is equals to a comma 1. Otherwise, f inverse of a is equals to 1. You write f inverse of a is equals to 1. F inverse of b is equals to 2. F inverse of c is equals to 3. And g inverse of apple is equals to a. G inverse of ball is equals to b, and g inverse of cat is equals to c. Next, what they are asking, you show that f, g and g circle f are invertible. First, invertible, we have to prove g circle f also. G circle f of 1, f of 1 is equals to g of f of 1. G of f of 1. So g of f of 1 is equals to what? F of 1 is equals to a. G of a is equals to what? Next, g circle f of 2. That is g of f of 2. So g of f of 2 is equals to b. G of b is equals to bar. Next, g circle f of 3. This is g of f of 3. F of 3 is equals to c, and g of c is equals to cat. Just show g circle f function you see mapping from 1 to 3 to apple, ball, cat. You see 1 is related to apple, 2 related to ball, 3 related to cat, right? Under the function g circle f. You see every element have unique images, so it is a one-one function. Every element in codomain having unique primary, having images. That means it is onto. It is 1, 1 and onto means it is bijective function. Therefore, g circle f is a bijective function. G circle f is a bijective means g circle f is invertible. invertible. And G circle F O inverse is equals to G circle F O inverse. What are getting this directly? G circle apple to 1. Apple comma 1. Ball comma 2. Cat comma 3. Right? This is the G circle F O inverse. Now you find F inverse circle G inverse is equals to what we are getting to see. F inverse circle G inverse. Mapping from where to where? Apple to 1, 2, 3. So first you find apple. What we are getting you see. This is equals to F inverse of G inverse of apple. G inverse of apple is equals to F inverse of G inverse of apple is equals to what? A. So F inverse of A is equals to what? 1. Similarly, F inverse G inverse of ball is equals to F inverse of G inverse of ball. This is equals to F inverse of G inverse of ball is equals to B. F inverse of B is equals to 2. Now, F inverse circle G inverse of cat. This is equals to F inverse of G inverse of cat is equals to F inverse of G inverse of cat is equals to C. F inverse of C is equals to 1. Therefore, F circle G inverse, F inverse circle G inverse is equals to apple comma 1, ball comma 2, cat comma 3. This is a F inverse of cat. F of C is equals to 3, cat comma 3. So, what is that? Apple comma 1, ball comma 2, cat comma 3. This is you take as 2. From 1 and 2, see, both 1 and 2, there is a equation number 1. Equation number 1 is G circle. Apple comma. Here also same apple comma. Ball comma 2, cat comma 2. When the two functions are equal, if they have same number of elements and same elements, they are defined on the same domain. So they are both are defined on the same domain, and same domain. Which domain? What is the domain of G circle F inverse? Apple, ball, cat. G circle F domain is one. No? G circle F all inverse domain is this one. So those are both are defined on the same domain, and both are having same elements. Therefore, G circle F all inverse is equals to F inverse circle G inverse. This is the answer, right? This is example number 27. Next to 28. Say example number 28. Let S is equal to set of 1, 2, 3. Determine whether the functions f is from S to A is defined as below have inverses. Find f inverse if it is exists. First one, question number A. F is equal to set of 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. B. F is equal to set of 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 1. C equal to set of 1, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. See, if it is invertible, you have to find the inverse of the function. You see here, one image is 1, 2 image is 2, 3 image is 3. That means every element having unique images. This one present narrow diagram easily you can understand this one. This is from S to S only, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1 related to 1, 2 related to 2, 3 related to 3. So clearly this function f is a bijective function, right? Because it is 1, 1 and 1, 2. Every element having unique image and every element having 3 images. So it is the 1, 1 function. So this nothing but is the identity function. Identity function is always bijective function. So f inverse f is invertible. F is invertible. and F inverse is equals to say 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3. 1 comma 1, uल्टा 1 same, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3 similarly. Next question number B, you see F is equals to what they given 1 2 2 1 3 1. 1 2 2 1 3 1. You see once you present in the other diagram. Yes, 1 2 3 1 2 3. 1 related to 2, 2 related to 1, 3 related to 1. You see it is not a 1 1, not a 1 2. Why? You see here 1 and 3 having same image. So it is 1 comma 3 having same image. Same image. 1. This one 1. Therefore F is not 1 1 function. And 3, that means codomain 3. The element 3 in the codomain. 3 doesn't have pre-image. Having pre-image. So it is not onto. F is not onto. Therefore F is not bijective. F is not bijective means F is not invertible. F is not invertible. F is not invertible means F inverse of x does not exist. That is your answer. That is the question number. Question number 3. Question number 3 1 3 2 1 2. See question number C. Question number C 1 1 3 2 1. Next to 1 3 1 3 3 2 2 1 3 3 2. Okay. You see here diagram 1 related to 3. 1 is related to 1 is related to 1 to 3 1 to 3. 1 related to 3, 2 related to 1, 3 related to 2. You see every element having unique image. 1 image is 3, 2 image is 1, 3 image is 2. And every element in a codomain having 3 images. So F is bijective. Therefore F is invertible. What is the F inverse of x? 1 related to 2. So 1 comma 2. 1 pre-image is 2. 2 pre-image is 3. 2 comma 3. 3 pre-image is 1. So 3 comma 1. So like A comma B belongs to F means B comma A belongs to F inverse. Like this. Ulta. Just to change the position of the elements. So this is your answer 3. Next one theorem we have, that is second theorem. Next theorem 2, let F is from x to y and G from y to z be two invertible functions. Then G circle F is also invertible with G circle F whole inverse is equals to F inverse circle G inverse. So this is the question. You see here G circle F is mapping from A to where? X to Z. X to Z is invertible again in the question. Is invertible. And F and G also invertible functions there. What we need to do to show G circle F whole inverse is equal to F inverse circle G inverse, it is enough to show that how we are going G inverse is F inverse is equals to G. What is the definition? G circle F is equals to and I. This is I A. And F circle G is equals to I. So we need to do this one. In place of G circle F, here G circle F whole inverse. In place of G, F inverse circle G inverse. This understood now? It is enough to prove that G means here F inverse circle G inverse circle G G circle F whole inverse is equals to, that is equals to what? IA. IA means here G circle is not from X to Z, so X, Ix, and G circle F whole inverse circle F inverse circle, no, this is G circle F1 and G circle F circle of F inverse circle G inverse is equals to I. We have to prove this one, you see. What we prove? G circle F. Here in place of F, this is F, this is a F. This complete is G. G circle F equal to IA is equal to X. Next to F circle G is equals to IZ. This is Z. So this one we have to do. How we are going to see? Simple one. You take, let X is belongs to X. X is belongs to capital X. First you take this one. What is that? F inverse circle G inverse circle G circle F of X. This is equal to F inverse circle G inverse of G circle F of X. This is nothing but F inverse of F inverse circle G inverse of G inverse circle G of circle F of X. Just so I change the brackets or I change the position. F circle as it is. This one I apply here G inverse circle G. Next to circle F of X as it is. This is equal to F inverse circle. G inverse circle G is equals to identity matrix, identity function. That is I only. I of the circle F of X. Here I where to where G circle G is Y to Y. G inverse G I Z here. This is I Z. So this is equal to F inverse. Here F circle I is equals to F only. So F circle of F of X only. So F inverse circle is equals to IZ of X, which is equals to F inverse circle G inverse circle G circle F of X is equals to IZ of X. That implies F inverse circle G inverse circle G circle F is equals to IZ. This is you take as equation number 1. Next one, you take this one. What is that? G circle F inverse circle G inverse of X. So this is equals to G circle of F circle F inverse circle G inverse of X. This is equals to G circle F circle F inverse, that is equals to IY. This is IX circle G inverse of X. This is equals to G circle of G inverse of X. So this is equals to, this is IY. G circle G inverse is equals to what? G circle G inverse. G circle, no. Here F circle F inverse. F circle F inverse. F inverse. F inverse. I Y here. I X here. This is I Z. This is I Y. I Y. This is you take as from 1 and 2, G circle F is invertible G circle F whole inverse is equal to F inverse circle G inverse. This is the answer. Just to your practice, this one easy. Just we are changing the brackets. F inverse circle F is equal to identity function only. F inverse circle F also identity function. You remember that one? From that easily we can do this. So this is before exercise 1.3. So next video we will see exercise 1.3.